not to be shown up by Tyler Sheddick. He's going to put a smoke screen down of his own all the way out there, nearly 600 feet. Brian Clark out of the By-Rite Auto Parts team. Good to have him out here, event sponsor and track sponsor. Brian Clark reminds me to tell you folks every time you're here that By-Rite Auto Parts is your source for auto parts for the daily driver, the corporate vehicle, the full-on race car, whatever you need, you can pick that up at By-Rite Auto Parts and Racing. That's a 2004 Ford Mustang, 588 cubic inches of Ford engine with a big blower forcing air in there. I believe it's got a, it's not a turbo car. What drives that? Pro-charger car. That's right. The faster the engine goes, the more pressure it puts down that intake. Pro-charged Ford Mustang. Brian Clark. AMC Mopar bracket to the short staging lanes, please. AMC Mopar. For Brian Clark. That puts him in the 4th spot. He bumped out Orsolini, according to my calculations here in the tower, and that means he is your number 4 qualifier, holding it with that 681 with a 3.
And the good thing to see about that is Pete Demos is still in the top 4. Pete is still up there.
That's right.
As of right now, he's still in it.
Next wise guy getting fired up, and we'll find out who this is. I believe this is the Mopar that the... Steve Malik out of Beloit, Wisconsin, 1970 Plymouth Superbird. Big, huge engine in there, obviously. Electronic fuel injection. First pass today just had just a little bit of an issue with the fuel system, it seemed like. But now the big winged warrior gets backed up down the Manasys lane. Absolutely beautiful car, and of course I can't think of a better weekend for the Wise guys to picture a awesome Mopar like this. Outlawed from the NASCAR circuit in Daytona when they ran them. That wing was so much downforce on the back of the cars were unbeatable. The NASCAR Racing Association had to come in and say, no, this isn't fair. Some of the owners had campaigns for that car, put a model too on top of it. Now Steve's all reset and ready to make a pass. Single qualifying round number 2 in Chicago. Wise guys, let's see if Steve Malik is getting past that 681 front spot. He rolled out of the field once again. Now he's reset a 3rd time. Gotta get the car to behave itself in those speeds. Now he's in it pretty safe. Now moving big. Before the halfway point, goes 681 with a 2. I think that gets him in there. It does. By one thousandth of a second. 681 with a 2 bumps out the 681 with a 3. How about how close that was? Steve is just holding on to that 4th spot with that 681 with a 2. The Mopar fans are going to want to see that car in the Chicago Style Shootout. So we're going to see if that holds and he can keep in the bunch. We got a few more wise guys yet to come, though. Next one's fired up behind the tower. This one is going to be Troy Pajezic. Troy out of Batavia, Illinois, 2010 Pontiac GXP. 825 cubic inches of Sonny's engine between the fenders. Sponsored by Pajezic Motorsports and big burnout for Troy in the right lane. And once again, I'm reminded to tell Kate, Troy's wife, happy 50th birthday today. Happy birthday, Kate. Enjoying it right here with husband Troy at Great Lakes Dragaway during the Mopar Fest. Yeah, he's in a Pontiac, but, you know, it can't be a perfect world, Mopar fans. Day number 2 tomorrow of the Mopar Festival. Make plans to come on back. It'll be a beautiful day here at the drag strip. Yeah, it's hot, but you know what? It's July, almost August. That's what we do here in southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois. This is the weather we can't wait for all January. So Troy out of Batavia, Illinois. 825 cubic inches of Sonny's engine between the fenders. It's a hot day. The engine's just struggling to find that air for horsepower. And right now I'm showing he's at number 10, so he's not in the show. He ran at 7:30 earlier, which I think means he was in one of the group that ran in the left lane. So now he's in the right lane. He's going to get a good number off this pass. A lot on the line for Troy as he's in the hunt for the points championship as well. So Pajezic just starts to lead it into the beam. He stares down at that 681 bump spot. So here we go. He became your number 4 qualifier with a 680. He just bumped out the 681 with a 2. Now it's 680 with a 4 becomes the bump spot, and Pajezic's holding on for dear life. I show 2 more cards here in the tower for the final 2 qualifiers. And let's see. Who's going to be next fired up?
Who they are.
Well, process of elimination. We got, that sounds like Chuck Weck. Yeah! And it is Chuck Weck, your number 1 qualifier with that 618 with an 8 from earlier. 244 miles an hour is going to take a hit here just to get the tune up right. He ran a 618. Doesn't make something faster, they're wrong. Chuck Weck goes real fast with some serious rust on that 59. So that is a 59 DeSoto Fireflight model. 522 W-A Auto Group. See my new car? This car? He's got a whole auto group. He has to tell you Ultra low miles, huh? That's for sure. Out of Marengo, Illinois, Chuck West, your number 1 qualifier. A better ET with a 613 slowed down just a peep to 243.63 miles an hour. How about that, Chuck Weck? Still your number one qualifier.